Guys, it is gonna be quite an active time frame for the next couple weeks. Hello, guys. Welcome back to another update. In terms of snow chances, I still see them existing. So we're gonna get right into it. However, I am seeing a more potent, violent, severe storm threat with this now. So we're gonna get right into the details here. So let's go fast forward to our big storm. Not really big, but Thursday we have a little bit of a clipper, maybe some showers, maybe even an isolated rumble of thunder. Can't be ruled out. That clipper system that we could have expected Saturday, that's mainly just rain, honestly. It's too far north now. We're not really going to be talking about it too much. Maybe some wind. But, oh boy, we get to Tuesday, man. We're going to be seeing, I think we're definitely going to be seeing a slight or enhanced risk in this region across the Texarkana region, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri, Tennessee. All this area, I think, is going to have a huge risk of severe weather. Just look what happens once we get to March 4th. Warm air surging up to the East Coast, all the way into Canada. And I mean, just look at that bona fide squall line. And that definitely has a tornado threat with that. Look at that warm air just surging up the East Coast. I'm really concerned about this storm on the 5th and 6th. And that goes to the East Coast. It's a pretty damn strong storm. But now, this is the greatest snow chance. When that monster of a bowling ball trough comes through, it dislodges cold air, right? Well, we gotta see how strong this animal is really gonna be. And then we can determine what is gonna happen after. Well, I do think after this storm that comes through, much colder air comes in through. And in fact, you're seeing cold air blow freezing all the way into the Carolinas. And this is your soul signal right now. You see a low pressure trying to get its act together, but look what it does. And don't be disappointed, because since we're seeing this signal of it going off the coast, a mere 50 miles more north, this will become a major blizzard for the I-95 corridor. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing a re-strengthening low pressure off the coast. It cuts through the U.S. Watch what happens. Look at this massive low pressure developing right off the Carolinas. Heavy rain and strong thunderstorms just offshore. And look what happens. A full-fledged bomb cyclone forms. And this is mere miles from us. Now, what I'm saying, I told you in the last video, I'm watching the time frame from the 8th to the 12th where we could see a massive storm. And even if it's severe weather, massive storm. And either if it's snow, we're going to be seeing something really big at that time frame. And I think they're starting to like that idea. I think they're really starting to like that idea. So, the point I'm trying to say, now we have factors into this March. How much cold air are we going to get? And how much of this is going to stay to the south? And how strong are these storms going to be? These are all factors we have to consider. Because if we get a weak storm that comes through on the 6th, there's not going to be enough polar or Arctic air coming behind that. But if the winds start revving up and that polar air just completely dives south all the way into the Carolinas, man, I am watching that 8 to 12 signal, because these runs could go north, and I'm warning you, they probably will. I know it's far out, but the models have been quite consistent with the storm, which is making me a little concerned. which is making me a little concerned. So, what you're seeing, a massive, massive cold pool of air up in the Northeast, and you're seeing a lot of cold air trying to form in the central U.S. And what happens? Those clashes, look what happens. A major bomb cyclone. And now, if this storm would shift 50 miles north, this would be a historic snowstorm. Now, look what happens in the next run. Dynamic cooling invades because the polar air catches up to the storm, and if it was a little bit more west, major monster. So, here's the thing. March is going to be a thread the needle situation. You need a lot more factors to be, cooperative. If we get those factors in line, we're going to see something pretty damn big. Whether it's a severe weather event or a major snowstorm. Either one of those two, I think we got to watch this. I think this could be our next big thing. Don't be surprised when you come back. Oh, wow, this is actually going to be really big. I'm really thinking this time frame, it's going to be pretty active. So, and once we move this, look at that major bomb cyclone off of the coast of Maine. And this is just dumping snow. So, really, it's going to be a close call. And there's a chance that this might not happen. But in the case of it does happen, dude, this is such a close call. You need the cold air to completely line up with that major storm. And you need the correct positioning. And you need more factors. So, you really need those temperatures to be below around 34 to get that dynamic cooling of the atmosphere, and it really puts down heavy snow. Are we going to have that? Now, that's the question. Are we going to have that? We know for a fact this week we don't have cold air at all. But then next week, dude, we could see temperatures up in the 60s near New Jersey and the Delmarva. But after that storm comes through, where it becomes a lot more questionable after that storm comes through. And I'm telling you, there is a legitimate signal on the 9th that I will be watching for snow. If you wanted to bet when is the best chance of snow in March, that's exactly the time frame I'm watching. Sorry, guys. But it makes the most sense because you got the most cold air dislodgement of the season. And you get a major storm trying to develop. Guys, this could be something to watch. I'm not saying it will happen. But if in the case it does, this will be pretty major. So, let me just take a look at the height just for a second. Let's see. This is the height. Yup. That is a widely wrapped monster just offshore. Just offshore. It is so close here. Like, if we go back to the radar here for a second, look how close that is. It skims, brushes the Jersey coast. And if it switches 50 miles to the west, we will get hammered. So the point I'm trying to make is, it's not going to be a long update, but I'm warning you. The signals we're seeing in between the 6th and the 12th time frame, there will be some sort of cold air that is dragged down from the system on the 6th. And if that comes to verify, how much cold air are we going to get? And how will this storm set up? Anyways, guys, that'll be it for today. It's a very short update. But I wanted to point out that we do have runs showing this idea. And it could trend closer to New Jersey, or it could trend further away. We don't know, and we need to start pinpointing where this will go. But we do get an idea, there is going to be something in that time frame. We really need to watch out, and it could be quite rough. So, I'll do it for this update. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Monday evening. And if you want snow, pray to God this is the chance, because that's probably your last chance of seeing snow ever in 2025. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and have a great rest of your Monday.